Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetrainingsystem.com, making this video about US dollar index and USD pairs. So let's get started. This is the chart I made like a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a week ago actually. This is the scenario if we go above. This is, by the way, US dollar index weekly chart. So we are at this level. This is a very big level here, 1753. It's on a monthly chart. You can see this is the one. Big number, and then just above that is 1784. So this is like a band. They're creating the band here, very close to each other. This is 1784, and this white line is 1753. So it is messing around in between. So look at the 40-minute chart. You'll see that 1753 touches, and then it goes to even touching 1784 first, and then drop. This drop was and is basically I'm 100% sure that it was a corrective, right? So this is the impulse, powerful. So look at the angle, right? And this is a very shallow angle. So this is impulse wave. This is corrective. An impulse wave has been, going to the upside nicely. And if this is impulse, corrective, then this is impulse, right? And this, I don't know. So it came down because of FOMC today, right? So from 1784, it was around 1753, and FOMC drag it to the downside here, 1599. And then we bounced a little bit and we got stuck here. Now, if looking at the weekly chart, by the way, this again, wick to the top, wick to the bottom, and exactly in the middle, we have a small body. That is telling us what? Very, very undecisive, that undetermined what the heck we're supposed to do, right? So fundies are coming mixed now. All this time for weeks and weeks. In fact, several months, fundies were coming good, right? And it was keep going to the upside. It's getting stronger and stronger. And 1553 now is a big hurdle. And now kind of like fundies not supporting. Last in the morning there was some red news. People didn't pay attention to those. Then FOMC, and now FOMC also was not that upbeat and like shaky, right? So now people are confused, and traders are thinking, what the heck, what are we supposed to do, right? So if both scenario we have to look at it. The other scenario is this: if we drop from here, 1753, so we did drop a little bit, but we went back up above 1599 again, and we are just in the middle of it, right? So anywhere from 1599 or 1600 to 1784. That's where we are messing around. So if we drop, what will happen? This will happen, right? But somehow I don't see. I'll show you. And then see this one. If we go up, where the heck we gonna go? So fib pulling from there to there. 60% is right there. We were there before, but we didn't touch it, and then came down to 11.4 line, and then we are going to the upside. So from 61, and if this don't make a lower low here, then usually it goes back to 78, which is right there. Right, so one thing. And then FE 127% is right there, 100% is right there, and 61% is there. So if we pop above 1753, again, these numbers will come into play: 1784, then 1839, and then 1769, 1839, 1886, and then 2046 is this yellow band around 100%. That FE 100%, and just above 61. If we go even more higher, then we go to 127 and 78, which is coming into this area, 2400. Right? Maybe this high of this candle here. So this is the scenario if you go to the upside. If we go to the downside, then if we hold this here and then any other bad news, then we will go down, right? So we must go down for the downside scenario. We must go down below 1599. That will confirm that, okay, buddy, we're going to the downside. I mean, not going to the downside, but stay below and find it as a resistance, right? SBR, support, becomes a resistance. Now, if the price goes down, it's going to be a support. Then if we break below and then try to go up and fail, then it will be like SBR. So support becomes resistance and then will drop again. Right, so you can draw a fib, not fib, trend line here, and then just watch that. If we're gonna come down, we're gonna come down first to this TL, and then break that more to the downside, right? Could be a nasty triangle here, yeah. So this high, this low is higher than this, as right now this high is lower than this high, right? So you draw that, this TL and another TL. Let me just copy that. Otherwise, I'll have to change that. If you take this, and this is just weak, right? So see that? So this could be wave A, B, C, and then D, and then E. That can happen too, right? And this cannot be a running flat. This could be, if it goes up a little bit here, then it can be this cannot be an expanded flat and running flat. This could be a regular flat if it goes here and then drop. Or if it goes to the upside, then we were talking about some kind of harmonic pattern or something, right? So anyway, so first scenario, if it goes to the upside, then USD will get strong, right? So we must go above 1753 on a 40-minute chart, and then on a 20-minute chart you can watch. So right now we're bouncing from 1599, and 20-minute chart looks like this. It bounced. It was a short setup here on a 20-minute, but then it went up again here. And it's not like even a short setup, right? So if we continue to go to the upside, then USD gonna get it strong. So let's go take a look a few USD pairs if USD gonna get it strong. But I think that let's go take a look at the USD. If USD gets weaker, USD is getting failed to go to the upside, right? Maybe it's gonna drop. So USD gonna get weaker. If USD gets weaker, Euro USD, Pound USD, and Aussie New USD will go to the upside. So let's go take a look at these one by one. I now like this scenario more, but anything can happen. We have to be ready for anything, right? Okay, now this is the weekly chart of Euro USD, and this is my favorite chart as of now, because I have a different chart, the Euro. This is a daily chart that I made a long time ago, and then this in between this and ABC, this is a nice Gertley pattern. I think here we go, right? So if you look at this way, this is a Gertley pattern. It started to bounce, and then here it got just wobbling here, right? Up, down, and then again up to the upside. This is Elliott wave count. If this is wave 1, this is wave 2, then wave 3 should be around here somewhere into this area, right? So that's a long way to go for Euro USD, and that will happen only when USD is gonna get weaker. If not, then this could be wave 1, 2, followed by wave 3, which is 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, and then 5, blah, blah, blah. That is shown here. Well, so this is going to be a crab pattern to the downside, and Elliott wave 1, 2, it will be 3, is going to be 1.618. Then this is a 38% of that, and then wave 5 will finish up this harmonic pattern called crab pattern, right? And then we bounce this. That would be like wave 1. Then we go A, B, C, wave 2, and then more to the downside probably, right? So this is also a parity here. So let's see what happens. So this is right now Gertley pattern, right? So I said a failed Gertley pattern turns into a crab pattern, and that's the reality, right? So Gertley has failed means if it's not going to the upside, not getting executed, right? So it failed to execute, and then boom, it's gonna drop. So this low, this is the low, this is the low, is holding it, right? This low, right? So it's stopping it and not going to the upside. So let's see. Like I said, USD is all drunk right now, undecisive. We need more news, more data coming in tomorrow, maybe, right? Tonight, tomorrow, and that will decide. FOMC couldn't decide, right? So let's see. Or people probably didn't understand what the heck he said. And maybe later on they will realize that, oh, that's what it is. That's what he meant. And then we will catch the direction. But so far, we're going to keep it open on both sides. This is a weekly chart. And then this also nice chart is like a girdle pattern, right? So this is the day, this May 2nd starting right now. But before that, we ended up going to the upside, right? It's a bullish candle. So May 1st, we were bullish after dropping. So maybe we'll go to the upside, and that will show us a sign of USD weakness, right? So this is a nice girdle pattern. Let's see what happens. Now, pound USD, similarly, we need some upside. Well, upside and downside. I see both equally right now. So pound USD, the weekly chart. This is from April 30th, right? This is what happened, hitting this TL and start to drop, right? So we were here, and then if you see only this and this and this, then you see this, okay? So this is kind of like a harmonic pattern. If we go to the upside, means if USD gets weaker again, right? So if USD continue getting weaker to the downside, then this thing will rise. Right? It's always rising. I said that if you stay above 23% line, and I've been taking long on this one, and above 23.08, and we had a nice last week, a bullish week, and then this week we were coming down a little bit after FMC, but now you can see that it is slightly going to the upside. The 40-minute chart looks like this, right? So it came down and it bounced from here, 2306, right? So nicely going. And this is a short setup, right? From here to here, you can see that it's 61%, and I'm showing this 23% line. It may drop, right? It should drop. That's what happens usually 80% of the time. After 61 comes 23, and then it goes to the upside again. But maybe not. Maybe if USD start to get weaker, then you see this wobbling here. This basically is like right here. There's a small. If this is wave, some kind of wave ending here, so this is A, B. See, that's expanded flat. After that, this is wave 1. This is wave 2, and wave 3 will continue to the upside. That's one scenario that can be seen here. This is how it is. You see that? Let me. How do I shrink it now? Okay, let me. Okay, here. You see that? So if wave 3 is here, so there's like A, then B going above this, and C coming below A, that's expanded flat. Now, yeah. Right? And after that, let's say if it is wave, and usually if this looks like wave 1 and 2, right? So this expanded flat usually it doesn't come in wave 2. And even if it comes, it comes like, it is wave 4 phenomena, basically. Wave 2 should be around 50% at least, or 61 or 78, right? So this is not even 38, man. So I don't know what cooking here. This is exactly 38%, right? So this 38% phenomena is for wave 4. Okay, it is for wave 4. So if this is wave 4, the wave 1 and 2, so something fishy, not counting. So I'm not the type of Elliott wave expert that forces the Elliott wave, even if they are not there, right? So what the hell with it? If they are not there, they're not there, right? So this could be, again, if you count this, fine. If not, there's another thing that if this is wave 4 and this is wave 5 finishing, let's say wave 1, 2, 3, ABC 4, 5, wave 3 ending here, then you notice that this is A, then this is B above A, above wave 3, sorry, right? And then wave C, this is A, B, but C is not going below this, then it is another kind of flat we call a running flat. And after that, it goes up again. So it looks like that it is going there, but here it got drunk, right? So not knowing what to do, and because of the USD. So if you look at this wave 3, then ABC, this is a regular flat. And if you look at this wave 3, and then this is A, B, and C, it's a running flat. It's in shape. So complex correction, right? Trouble. So after that, so when that happened, I say, what the hell with it, and just stick to SNR level, right? These numbers, 2447, I had it that, if we go above this, we're going to go to the upside. Now, above number is 2581. Where the heck is that? 2447 is this, and 2581 is this. So it's all the way there. It's not very desirable number, but I would say that, keep in mind here, we are above this, and there's nothing else. So this is the number coming up, 2674 and 2665 to the upside. That's all we have, right? And then we have to face the TL. That's one scenario if USD start to get weaker. If not, then we will see something different, which is this. Then we need to go down below 2447, and then we find our entry there, and then go down with it. And this would be the scenario to the downside, and that will happen. That will happen only if either pound is gonna get very, very badly weak, or USD gets strong, right? But we just saw that USD getting strong is an equal chance as it has the chance to go down, right? So anything can happen. Be very careful. I'll make the videos. I'll put on the Telegram as much as possible. And then I'm gonna make a next video. I'm gonna make on S&P 500. I'll be making that video for one of my friend who is only trading in trading view, right? So I'm gonna be explaining. So in making those charts and videos, and then on that platform, I'm learning that, and so it's a very nice setup there, and coming out good. So I'm gonna think, me and my son, we are thinking that we will make the our this EA to make this, right? Because trading view has its own Renko candle built in, right? So we don't have to use an outside indicator there, right? So I'll try my best to convert this in that Pine script that can be used. That's the language that trading view using. There's a lot of people using trading view, right? So it's a little typical, not typical because, it's like I said myself, that I teach something, right? So I'm in learning now. So I start learning, and so many things that I still don't know the functionality. So, but I was able to make charts enough, and my strategy on the chart. Now the only thing that I have to make is like Omar is gonna do it, that I convert the EA into that language from MQL4 to Pine script, right? So he's learning that, and then hopefully maybe a week or two we will convert that. So people want to use that over there, that's fine, right? And so a lot of people cannot buy it. So what I heard that in Trading View, I can put the EA there, and then people just can simply subscribe on a monthly basis, as long as somebody wants to use. It will be available, and if not, then it's not going to be available to them, right? So that's one feature that I like. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But so far, so good. So I'm going to make that video very interesting. Very strategies came out very good. E-mini so far, but I'm going to make the other stocks and then Forex and all of that. And then see different little, few things are different. Instead of EMA, I have to use some of those smooth EMA some places, and different EMS. So, but I'm still using the Fibonacci series EMS. I mean MS, how should I say? I'm using some EMS, some is smooth SMMA, right? So let's see what happens. Let's see how it comes out. And then I'm gonna try to convert that indicator, Renko indicator, for MT5. Sorry, not M. So MT4, MT5, they don't have built-in Renko, so I have to still use to. We need to use that indicator. right? But TradingView have built-in Denko, so we don't need to use outside indicator. So let's see how it comes out. But this is how it is. So USD pairs, USD yen, you saw what happened, right? Because of yen. I already made the video about yen. So USD yen, because of yen, it went down big time and then going up. But USD, so far is, like I said, this very decisive and don't know what to do. And but this is what's happening. It came off 60-40, but it's like refusing to go down, right? With speed, it's not catching up the speed towards the downside. It's trying, and I think that most of these trying is from Bank of Japan, and I just already showed you the news that they simply refuse to talk about it. Why? What are you hiding, buddy? So if you did, say yes, we did. If not, then say we're not involved in these moves. But they were saying that, oh, we don't want to talk about it. Then you don't want to tell us something. There's something, but you just don't want to tell us, right? So that is anyway. People have their own. So this is what we have to deal with. Simple as that, right? So yeah, what I was saying. Okay, so now let's take a look at the USD CAD for that matter. How USD CAD is doing, because it looks like that my Elliott wave count is gonna get screwed up there if USD start getting weaker, right? But let's see. Yeah. So far so good. Right now, see this current week is bullish. Candle is bullish, so it was coming down, but then again, and my wave 5 is all the way to the upside. Now, this count is telling us that CAD need to get weaker and USD need to get strong. So there are pair that requires USD weakness. There are pair that requires USD strength, right? So some of these analysis will go down the drain, to be honest with you, right? So if USD gets strong, yeah, it will go to the upside. But then Euro USD and Pound USD can't go to the upside, right? Unless, excuse me, Pound or Euro get even more stronger than USD. That's one. Or here, maybe USD get weaker, but CAD can, get weaker more than USD, then it will go to the upside. So we are going to have to, check the CAD index and then, other CAD pairs to see that what the CAD is about to do. But this is what it is. Right now, this CAD, USD CAD, if you want to trade this pair or whatever, this is the number to watch. Okay. So we saw the Aussie USD, and before that, we'll take a look at the Aussie index. Now, Aussie index is this, right? So I had this like a small triangle kind of thing, bottleneck situation, right? It came down. This is what I think it is. It's like weekly chart with A. Then again, I was explaining you that how the expanded flat look like. So A, then B goes a little bit more than above A or 3, whatever it is. So in this case, I think it's wave 1. And then A, B, and then C comes down below A a little bit, and then rise, right? So all of these things happening, but the rise is just got stuck here and not like this one, it's boom. But this is very shallow. This could be with A, B, C, A, and then again B, and then maybe C going to the upside. Or this could be, this cannot be wave, impulse wave. So it's some kind of correction. And after that, what comes very, very confusing here, right? Again, not determined. I don't want to force Elliott wave count because you can come up with any kind of count to impose, right? This is X and A and B and X and Y and Z, double X, double Y, all that nonsense. I'm not into that. Clear count waves, try to understand and try to make money, try to get some good trade out of that. That's it. That's all my concern is. So need to be very careful, right? So far, it is going to the upside, but look, before it went up and then touched 41.99 and then drop again. Now it's going back and touched and got stopped. Now, nowadays, what's happening that it has an inverse relationship with USD. USD gets strong, Aussie gets weaker. USD gets weaker, Aussie gets strong. So need to be very careful and then just watch that correlation. That what's happening. Let me just reduce this stupid nonsense. What happened to pound yen? Was up, making a 40-minute reversal candle. Okay, I got that, buddy. All right, so this is Aussie index, and then let's say Aussie is neutral, right? And USD weaker, or let's see what scenario that Aussie USD is in. Weekly chart is this, right? So again, it came down here just like Aussie index. It went up, then ABC down. Then this could be wave one, ABC two, and then again one, and this is two, and then going back up for wave three. Now, if it stays above 64.58 and try to go to the upside, the only reason, the big reason, would be USD weakness, right? And that's what we need in Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie as well. And obviously a USD yen if it needs to go to the downside. So this is what's happening in USD. Very undecisive, like I said in the beginning of the video. So need to be very careful, right? What happened today? Firms didn't do anything, but at the same time, why they had to do the same time? I don't understand. What kind of game they play? Really, I don't understand. At the same time, 2 o'clock, FOMC, and while they're talking, maybe, they just finished talking, whatever, and then 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that, start, when game started, fireworks there, right? So, and that's not just normal volume, sorry to say that, but no, I would not agree to that. There is some intervention from somewhere, right? And most likely it's Bank of Japan, but God knows what happened. Anyway, so I don't want to, like 100% which I don't know. You understand? I can say, yeah, my son is this and his name is this, for definitely, but anything else, I don't say it unless I am 100% sure. So which I'm not. So, but yeah, the fireworks were there, as in, yen got weaker now. I mean, stronger, but then now again start to get weaker. So let's see what happens. In a couple of days, we will have a good picture. Maybe not. Today is already is a Thursday starting, right, and then Friday. Maybe next week we will have some clear picture. FOMC didn't do anything today, so we are in the middle of nowhere. So this is it for the USD and USD pairs, right? And after that, I will make that video that I have a S&P count and everything, and a strategy that I built around S&P 500, right? E-mini, actually. So there's it for now for the Aussie USD. I mean USD index and USD pairs. And talk to you guys soon.